I don't know that they completely wrapped it up, but they certainly are pulling away. I mean, things could happen where, they drop a game or two and the Cowboys win and they stay, it comes down to the last couple weeks of the season. They are certainly ahead of you. They don't look like they're slowing down because they have yet to put a complete game together so it can satisfy everybody out there who are the naysayers of the Philadelphia Eagles. It's interesting to me because you, out of all people, are sitting around, Richard, Skip is, concerned about whether or not the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win or lose to determine whether or not y'all going to win the division. Rather than y'all,
that's all he can do,
worried about taking care of business and winning your games and beating the teams that you're supposed to beat, you worried about whether or not they're going to lose to help you win.
That is true.
That doesn't even make a whole lot of sense.
No, it makes all the sense.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's just fascinating to me to have this conversation with you about whether or not the Eagles are a team that can lose so y'all can win the division. Ain't that something? I've never in my whole sports career had gone through that. Well, I hope that the New Orleans Saints lose so we can win the division. No.
I wish I could remember that quote. I wish I could remember the quote because it says something about winners focus on themselves and losers focus on other people, something like that.
Yes.
You heard that? Yeah, it's weird. And what's crazy is the same thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry because the Philadelphia Eagles get to play those Giants twice.
Ooh.
So we're gonna. I will safely wrap that up as 2 wins. They play the Arizona Cardinals. That'll be another win. It looks like.
So that's 3-0. Okay. Talk to me.
They play the Buffalo Bills, who look very human now. They look very vulnerable at times in Philadelphia.
Ooh, that's 4-0.
That looks like it could be a winnable game.
That's 4.
I think they lose the game to San Francisco and Brock Purdy. They beat your Dallas Cowboys in Dallas.
Ooh.
Hey, that'll wrap it up.
That's 5-1.
It'll be wrapped up. Throw away the key.
That's 5-1, Skip.
Now it's my turn. I circled the Kansas City Chiefs game when the schedules came out, and I said the Eagles will lose that game. And I said the Eagles will go into a tailspin because they will doubt themselves. I thought they would lose it dramatically decisively last night. I said 31-20, and it should have been 28-7 at halftime because clearly the Kansas City Chiefs were the better team last night.
Really?
And as Richard finally admitted in our previous topic, the only way the Eagles won the game is that Kansas City dropped a couple of footballs, and that's it.
They did everything right except win the game.
Okay, but Richard admitted that. Yeah, he admitted that in the previous topic. Thank you for doing that. So I'm looking at the mid part of this schedule, and I'm thinking, here go the Eagles. They're going to lose at Arrowhead. They're going to come home doubting themselves, and this is before the season started. I thought Buffalo was going to be pretty to very good, and it's a chance you'd lose that game. It's a chance the 49ers are going to go back to Philadelphia and say, if we'd had our quarterback, we would have been in the Super Bowl, might have won the Super Bowl, but we lost our quarterback on the very first series of that playoff game at Philadelphia. So 49ers wreak revenge. Then at Dallas, there's no way the Eagles are going to beat Dallas at Dallas. I'm sorry, Dallas should have beaten them, did everything but beat them at Philadelphia. And then all of a sudden the Eagles have to go up to Seattle, a place Richard knows very well. It's a hard place to win. Even though the Seahawks can't beat the Rams up in Seattle, I think they can beat everybody else, and they might beat the 49ers on Thursday up in Seattle. So here's the point.
Right.
If the Eagles had lost last night, it was a crushing blow to my team because if they had lost and they'd gone on a tailspin here, what if they'd lost 4 out of these 5 games? Then all of a sudden, Dallas is in the sweet spot of its schedule because it got the Giants at home, then it gets to go to Carolina, then here comes Washington at home, then Seattle at home. We will win that game. Richard and I have a dinner bet on that. And we culminate with the Eagles at home. Well, man, we're just winning.
We got a dinner bet on that?
Yeah. Okay, so we've won 12 straight games at home, and all of a sudden it's going to be 13, 14, 15 straight games at home. And guess what? The script gets flipped, and it had to start at Arrowhead last night. And I was first guessing it because I called it before the season.
Okay, so
but we needed that game last night, and both of you lucked out that my team didn't win out of that game last night.
We called it before.
Yeah, you called it before, and you lucked into it because you just admitted to me it was lucky because Kansas City dropped 2 balls. It's as simple as that. Simple as that.
What are you asking me, Richard? Because I want to.
We're gonna start talk to
Mr. Bayless.
We're going to have to call him If Bayless from now on.
If was a fifth.
Because that's all he's about. If we'd all be drunk.
Okay.
Like,
I don't even drink, so I'd be the only one sober then. You'd all be drunk.
Mr. Bayless, I'd like to ask you a question here, sir.
Yeah.
Are you conceding that the Philadelphia Eagles have won the division?
No, I have not.
Because it certainly sounds that way based on...
It was a crushing blow. It was a devastating loss for the Dallas Cowboys that Kansas City lost. I don't even like Kansas City.
So let me ask you...
one time for Patrick Mahomes to say, not at my house.
So let me ask you this question based on the Philadelphia Eagles schedule.
Yeah.
Do you think that they'll lose to the Buffalo Bills? Don't give me you can lose any game at all. Don't do that. Yeah. Just a simple yes or no.
I doubt it now. I thought maybe if they were reeling from losing last night on a short week.
So you say they'll probably beat Buffalo.
They came out of that game
then.
Just fly. They didn't
so
need a plane to fly home.
So it's a yes.
Yeah.
Do they lose to San Francisco? You want to give them that loss, right? Let's give it to them. Let's just give it to them. Let's give it to them because what San Francisco did to the Cowboys, I think they can potentially do to the Eagles. Okay. And then you say the Cowboys, let's give you that win. I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, I'm going to give it to you because this is for the conversation. Yeah. So you get that W.
Yeah.
Do you still want the loss to Seattle? I'll give you that. They're going to go to Seattle. Sleepwalker, they're going to lose. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so there's 3.
3 more losses.
3 more losses.
Yikes. All of a sudden, they're 10-4, right?
Boy, they're 10-4.
And now, all of a sudden, Dallas.
Now, let's go to the Cowboys. Let's go to the Cowboys, though. So,
please.
You say to me that Washington, we'll give you that. Washington, they'll probably be hiring Eric Bieniemy shortly after that.
8-3.
You know,
okay.
So
8-3.
Now, yeah. You think you're going to beat Seattle? You're going to beat them.
Absolutely, 9-3.
Okay, 9-3.
Yeah.
You say you're going to beat the Eagles.
10-3.
10-3.
Okay.
You're going to go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to lose that one.
But you guys just told me Buffalo ain't Buffalo.
No,
right?
I didn't tell you that.
But they're still
because when you go to Buffalo,
yeah.
Buffalo could potentially be a different team, the weather. So I'm going to give you that one as a loss.
What if Buffalo's a different team this coming Sunday at Philadelphia?
But we're not doing that. We're talking about the Cowboys.
Okay,
then you go to Miami with Tua, and you see Tyreek Hill. Oh my God. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yep.
You go to Miami.
I already told you I'll take one loss.
No, but you can't do that. You can't just take one when we know that the odds say that you're going to lose that game. And you're going to lose two games in a row. Then you got Detroit.
Who says we're going to lose 2 games in a row?
Well, who says that Philadelphia is going to lose all the games that you said they're going to lose?
Well,
I'm just asking you.
They would.
I'm asking you for conversation's sake with you so that you clearly understand.
I already told you. I told you 2 days ago, yes, Dallas will win one of those 2 games on the road.
No, that's what you're hoping.
At Buffalo or at Miami.
You're hoping that to be the case.
We're really good.
See?
We should have won at Philadelphia.
You're not.
But you're conceding to me, it sounds like, that Philadelphia has wrapped up the division.
No.
Just based on the Kansas City conversation. And then Detroit. You think Detroit you think
Detroit's really good.
Dan Campbell going to come into Jerry's world and show him what he could have had as a coach.
Yeah, we shellacked him last year. We'll shellack him again.
Okay, all right. I don't see where Dallas wins the division. I see Dallas may win.
By the way, our last game's at Washington.
I don't care. They go there.
Thank you.
Eric Bieniemy will probably be the interim head coach at that point.
You know what happens? All of a sudden, New York's starting to play a little better after you have trashed.
Oh, so now you're going to sit up here and tell me and Richard the Giants are good.
What if it does come down to last game at Giants and Danny DeVito beats you guys? Is it possible?
Are you out of your damn mind?
Look, Skip, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, Skip. Regardless, this is as simple as I can put it. They are a better team than the team you guys are going to put on the football field. So regardless of how we dress it, put makeup on it, twist it, it's going to be fly, Eagles fly on the road to victory.
They're going to win the division.
I'm sure you've heard the song.
So
they're going to win the division,
Eagles
though.
Fly.
Yeah. So
and then it's touchdown 1, 2, 3. Skip,
they're going to beat you. in the fourth quarter at Philadelphia, we rang up 14 first downs and they had 0. We had 161 yards of offense just in the fourth quarter alone. That's hard to do. Kansas City couldn't move the ball last night.
And you lost.
Yeah. We're better than Philadelphia. We're just better. The Eagles' defense
so you had the game of your life.
Torchable.
You had the game of your life, the best game they played against the Eagles, and you took an L. Yeah. So, Skip, if you don't play that well again, you're probably going to take that L again. Imagine the confidence you got to have, or the lack of confidence. It decreases your confidence because you're like, man, I just gave him my best punch. Have you ever punched somebody as hard as you could, and they just looked at you and came back was like, that's it? Like, that's the best punch you got, and then hit you in the mouth and won the fight?
We knocked them down, and then we tripped over them on the way to the end zone. We knocked them flat and tripped over them.
Let me ask you a question, though. If y'all are better than them, Skip, why are they 9-1?
They got lucky last night.
That's not what I asked you. I didn't ask you about last night. I just want to know, why are they 9-1 and y'all not?
Yeah. Well,
why? Y'all 7-3. I just want to know.
Arizona, and we got to make it up, and we needed it last night.
No, I didn't say one game. I said 3. You lost 3.
I think you know enough about the NFL to know it's a long season.
That's not. I just want to. It's a simple.
They find themselves.
Mr. Bayless,
just now finding ourselves.
Mr. Bayless, I just want to know. Simply plain. Why are they 9-1 and you 7-3 if you're better than them? It makes no sense to me.
You blew a game at Arizona.
You blew a game, but there's 2 more losses on your record.
You got beat by double digits.
You got
beat by 32 in your other loss.
Another team, then you lost to the Eagles.
And we rose from the ashes at San Francisco to here, and we should have won at Philadelphia because we outplayed them, we outstatted them, we outdid everything.
And you lost.
We went up and down the field on that Eagle defense that shut down Patrick Mahomes last night. I don't know. We're on our way to becoming maybe the best team in the league.
We should have won in Philadelphia. I should have been a lot of things, Skip.
All right,
but I'm not.
We got to get back to the Chiefs. We got to get back to number 87, whose jersey I wish I'd had last night so I could have trashed it. Now Travis Kelce is talking about retirement and gushing about Taylor Swift publicly? Really?
Uh-oh, they get ready to get married.
Right.
Heard it from Skip first.
Sure.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Do you want more highlights from the show? Make sure to click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from Undisputed.